Imagine being trapped in a desperate situation, with loved ones held hostage and their fate hanging in the balance. This is the harsh reality that many families in Israel and Gaza have been facing, and it's a crisis that's sparking intense debate and emotion. But here's where it gets controversial. The retrieval of a deceased hostage's body by the Red Cross in the southern Gaza Strip has raised more questions than answers. According to Israel's military, the coffin has been transferred to the Red Cross and is now on its way to Israel Defense Forces, IDF troops in the territory. However, the IDF has urged the public to act with sensitivity and wait for the official identification, which will first be provided to the families. This is a critical moment in the ongoing crisis, and it's essential to understand the complexities at play. The IDF has stressed that Hamas is required to return all the deceased hostages in accordance with the Gaza ceasefire agreement. But what does this mean exactly? The agreement, brokered by U.S. President Donald Trump, has been shrouded in mystery, with the full text not made public. However, a leaked version suggests that it may allow for the possibility that not all of the bodies would be immediately accessible. This has led to fury in Israel, with many accusing Hamas of not returning all the bodies in line with the deal. The U.S., on the other hand, has downplayed the suggestion that this amounts to a breach. As the situation continues to unfold, it's clear that there are many different perspectives at play. Hamas has said it remains committed to the ceasefire, including the return of all remaining corpses. However, the Palestinian group has accused Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of impeding its ability to search for hostages' remains by not allowing heavy machinery and diggers into Gaza. This is a stark reminder of the deep-seated tensions and mistrust that exist between the two sides. Meanwhile, the Times of Israel has reported that a small ceremony, led by a military rabbi, would be held in Gaza, and the remains would then be taken to Tel Aviv for identification. But what about the other hostages who are still missing? The Israeli military launched a campaign in Gaza in response to the Hamas-led attack on October 7, 2023, which killed about 1,200 people in southern Israel and took 251 others hostage. Since then, at least 67,967 people have been killed by Israeli attacks in Gaza, according to the territory's Hamas-run health ministry. These numbers are staggering, and they highlight the devastating human cost of the conflict. As part of the ceasefire deal, Israel freed 250 Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails and 1,718 detainees from Gaza. But the question remains, what's next? Will the ceasefire hold, or will the violence escalate once again? The world is watching, and it's time to ask some tough questions. Do you think Hamas has acted in good faith by sharing information with interlocutors, or has it broken the agreement by not retrieving more remains? Should Israel be doing more to facilitate the search for hostages' remains, or is it right to prioritize the safety of its citizens? The debate is ongoing, and we want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, and let's work together to build a deeper understanding of this complex and contentious issue.